You know what we like to talk about? The PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, we are coming up with PlayStation Plus news again.
Yeah.
Um, so they did release the list of games that's going to be out on PlayStation Plus. I'm actually going to look that up real quick. I want to get your thoughts while I look this up. What do you think of the news on the PlayStation Plus stuff that's coming out?
Let me look it up as well. So we're reading along at the same
Now, I'm not going
feed.
to go over every single list, every single game, um, but I do want to see. There were some games that I did really enjoy that I was like, heck yeah, I'm glad we're getting it. This is awesome. Um, so okay, I have a list here, and if you have one, I'm gonna go ahead and just go over it now. So a lot of the PlayStation 4 and 5 games are games that I already have, games that we've already played. Like Alien Nation is one that's fun. It's a game that's like Dead Nation and Super Stardust or Returnal. If you play Returnal, it's the same people that made that game. We also have Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Balan Wonderworld. I don't know what that is, but a lot of people have talked bad about that game. Bloodborne, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, very fun game. Call of Cthulhu. These are games that are going to be available on pretty much all the tiers that are not your main tier. Well, I think your main tier you're getting just PlayStation 4 and 5 games, but these are the games that are going to be across everything pretty much. And I'm just naming off some games that I'm familiar with here. You got Control, Ultimate Edition, Darksiders 3 and Darksiders Genesis, Death Stranding and Death Stranding Director's Cut, Demon Souls, which I believe is the remake, and that's pretty cool because it's not available on anything Plus or PlayStation Now or anything. So that's pretty cool if you want to play Demon Souls and die to your heart's content. Everybody's Golf is another one that's pretty fun. It's basically Hot Shots Golf, but it's a new version of it. You got Far Cry 3, Blood Dragon Classic Edition, Far Cry 3 Classic Edition, Far Cry 4, a bunch of Final Fantasies, Final Fantasy VIII. I'm guessing that's 8 or 9. I don't know Roman numerals after a certain number. Remastered
That's 7.
7. No, no,
Oh,
no.
well, 3 eyes, it's 8 then.
Okay, so yeah, you got Final Fantasy 7 and 8, and I think 9 too. I think all three of them were on the service already. And then you have Final Fantasy X1 and X2 remastered. I recently got those games on PlayStation 2. Bunch of Final Fantasies. 15 is in there. For Honor, if anybody's still playing that one. Ghost of Tsushima, Director's Cut, PS4 and 5. God of War, Ghost Runner, which is fun but very fast-paced game. Horizon Zero Dawn. Nothing about Horizon Forbidden West yet. Just keep that in mind that it's going to probably be later on.
Some really cool games up here already, like the
Yeah,
Marvel Spider-Man, both the first one and
Infamous.
Miles
Yeah,
Morales,
yeah, Infamous First Light and Second Son, Injustice 2, Killzone Shadowfall. Um,
Resident Evil,
yeah, Resident
Returnal.
Returnal, and a lot of these are going to be games that have been out already. Red Dead Redemption 2 is one that everybody's like, "Oh yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2, Saints Row the Third." Um, so I'm going to go ahead and skip over out of there because there's a lot of PS4 or 5 games here that basically anything that's released on the PS4 or 5 since launch is going to be on this, except if it's a game that's been out within the last couple months. So don't expect anything from this year to go there day one. They have said it's not going to be like Game Pass where games drop day one. You will not see God of War Ragnarok day one. You will not see Spider-Man 2 day one. You have to shell out the money for those.
Yeah.
Or wait. Um, it's also going to offer game trials. So you got Cyberpunk 2077, Lego City Undercover. There you go. Horizon Forbidden West game trial, Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection, WWE 2K22, Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I might play that one. A lot
Yes,
of
dude.
yeah, a lot of really awesome games here that are going to get game trials. And then we come into the classics catalog. Now this is your PS3 stuff, your PS3, PS2, PSP, PS1. You have Ape Escape, Batman Return to Arkham, Batman Return to Arkham City, or Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. And I'm pretty sure Batman was up there at the top two. Bioshock Remastered. So these are some PS4 games that came out recently too. So I
Yeah.
think they're saying classics because they were out on the PS3 and then they remastered to PS4. Some new games got announced. Disney Pixar's Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. I'm gonna play that one. That game, oh man, that was my Christmas of 1999. But I played it on Xbox, N64. You got Hot Shots Golf, Intelligent Cube, Jack and Daxter 1, 2, 3, and Jack X Racing. That's going to be the PS2 versions. So if you guys remember, there was PS2 on PS4 classics that came out back in 2016, 2017, I believe it was. And they released PS2 games on the PS4 with trophies. Now, they are releasing these games, which some of these games are trophies. Siphon Filter is the only one that has been announced as having trophy support, and you better believe I'm going to platinum the absolute shit out of that game. And I might even restart the whole playthrough I'm doing on YouTube for that one, because some games they said are going to have updated frame rates, updated resolution, and the best part of all is some of these games are going to be available for sale outside of this PlayStation Plus Premium. Now, that's not even the best part, actually. If you've bought any of these games previously, you will get them in your library at no extra cost. So I saw that and I said, oh, holy crap, I've got 10 years worth of PlayStation games, PlayStation 2 games, PSP games. I have 10 years worth of those games ever since over 10 years. I got my PS3 in 2008, and I was buying PlayStation 1 games basically from the second week I had that system till now, pretty much. So I like that. And this is something that has me thinking this is why you can't do a lot of stuff with the PlayStation 3 store, because I tried to buy a game recently and it says you are no longer eligible to add a credit card to the thing. You have to use a gift card. So they're trying to shift that away and get rid of it because they want people to get this service. That is my only guess is what's going on with this is they want people to get this service no matter what tier, preferably the big one, the premium. They want everybody to get that tier so that they can get the games that were on the PS3 network on their PS3. I'm totally fine with that. I am so excited for that. I know some people have said, why would you want to play older games on a newer system when you can play newer games on the newer system? That's not the point. Point is, my PS3 is struggling to grab any discs right now. It's just like, oh, kill me, basically. And I'm just like, oh, jeez, this thing is so difficult to take a game in. And PS4 just sits there and doesn't. I'm looking at it right now. And I'm like, your younger brother, the 5, is taking care of the games for you. So I just like that, they're giving us the options to play these games again with trophies. So far, it's just Siphon Filter, but I won't doubt that they will not add trophies to other games, because if they're adding these games as a separate purchase, like if you can purchase these games separately, they're going to get trophies.
Yeah.
PlayStation is one of those companies where if you get a game on your system, no matter what kind of game it is, you're getting trophies. And I think if some games have less than a certain, like if it can be completed in under like a certain time limit, it does not get a platinum trophy. And there's some PS2 games that do not have platinum trophies, which is weird. Like, I don't know why Max Payne doesn't have one, but all the GTA games have one. If you still have the PS2 GTA games on your PS5 or 4, and you don't have the definitive, it still has a platinum. Jack and Daxter, they all have a platinum. Red Faction has a platinum, weirdly. So that's what's going on with that. And they said about the middle of, so each month you're going to get the new games, new PS4, 5 games. The middle of each month you're going to get your classic games. So we'll see.
So is it going to be kind of like 2 each month or something, or is it going to be?
It sounds like it's going to be like Nintendo, what they're doing.
Okay, and you're always going to be able to play these games, or are they going to take them away occasionally?
That's the thing. I'm not sure on that. I think if they do it like Nintendo, you're going to be able to play these games at all times. I think they're classic games. They might not take away. I think they want that to be the incentive to get this premium package, is so that you can play these games. But I'm wondering how many of these are going to be sold separately.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, you
no way to know.
You don't know. And I really think that the classic games, they're going to try and keep those on there the most so that people can come back. Now, the newer games, they might take away some of them. Like, we already know Metal Gear Solid 4. Oh my God. I forgot what Metal Gear Solid was. 4 is leaving PlayStation now as soon as this service goes. Actually, no, it's leaving at the end of the month on Friday, I believe it's, or if it left already, it might have left, let's see. Today, I think it left today, the PlayStation Now, which sucks for anybody who wants to play that game. If you can't find it or physically, you have no choice but to play it digitally. And I don't think the game's that hard to find in stores. I think you can still find it in like some retro shops and stuff, but not like GameStop. They don't sell PS3 stuff as much anymore. But
yeah,
that the game's gone. It's off the service, and it's one of those games where you're like, why don't you guys just remaster the damn thing and release it? But that was Kojima's baby. He's not with Konami anymore, and I don't think they're gonna release his game without his permission, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens with that. And it's interesting. We'll see what happens.